everyone, welcome to the CollabCast. I'm editor Katie Cusack, this is David King, and we have the fabulous photographer Kiki Vassilakis here with us.
What's up, guys?
Welcome. Hey. It's been a long time coming. You should have just been on this podcast the entire time. You're
Honestly,
our day
I have
one.
Been.
Yeah.
You guys just haven't seen me. I'm in the shadows.
I'm always with you.
Is that a skill you've learned through being a photographer? Is that?
Yes, you have to
Camouflage.
actually be sort of hidden. Actually, have you guys ever seen the movie Toy with Robin Williams?
No.
Do you remember that movie? Mm-mm. No? I can't even talk about it. LL Cool J is in it, and he plays this character who literally comes out of walls because he's super camouflaged. What? No?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, it's a classic.
Okay.
Well, when we have our collab movie night,
yeah,
it'll be
Toy.
Toy will be the first.
That's crazy.
It's super dark.
I mean, I was gonna say if we were the Beatles, me and Katie, you would be the third Beatle.
Would I be the third Beatle?
But
there are four Beatles.
So am I technically the fifth?
I was gonna say this. So yeah, but really, we're not the Beatles, and more we're just two people, and but then you have to think about Richard.
Oh yeah.
So where does Richard
fit?
fit?
We're the Beatles.
Yeah.
So
well, technically,
I
do
really
play drums though. So. Am I Ringo though?
No, you're not. You're
drums.
not Ringo.
Oh, okay.
No, you're better than Ringo.
You're better than Ringo.
Thank you. I had a moment there for a second.
Yeah.
So why are you here?
What?
I'm here because I hate everything you guys stand for, and I am just here to clean up your ass and make sure we get this ball rolling right. No, I'm here to talk about you guys actually today. So tell me some stories about your lives. How's your day been so far?
Well, yesterday I went to visit a friend of yours.
Okay.
At her coffee shop.
Oh.
Yeah, and I saw your
Choo Choo K Train.
Your not quite face, but your.
Isn't that dope? She made all those. She just took our photos and
Graham's Coffee.
Yeah, she drew them. Graham's Coffee Parlor in Niskayuna. Mm-hmm. Best coffee shop, in my opinion. It was dope
good.
Inside.
It was good.
Right?
I just got an iced coffee, but it was really good. And
it's good. Yeah.
It's in suburban hell, but it offers a sanctuary from all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Poor Niskayuna.
I know, but it's in a solid spot though.
Yeah.
There aren't really any
busy.
coffee shops in that area. Yeah. Plus, really banging banana bread. I don't remember where she gets it from.
Oh.
But it's really good.
There's a lot of really interesting stuff there. A lot of good food choices. And,
I'm trying to get her to make Greek frappes because no one makes those. I don't know if you guys have ever had them. But they're it's like a whipped instant coffee. They do it in Greece. It's you can get them at the Greek Fest in this area. I'm very Greek. I don't know if you know. I'm going to talk about Greek shit. But I'm trying to get her to do that. And so she's trying to figure out. It's not it's a weird process, but they're so good. From what I hear, I'm not a coffee drinker, but everyone around me.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I wish I liked coffee. It would make today easier.
Yeah. So what's in it for you? Why do you want her to make them if you're not going to drink them?
Because it's Greek.
Oh, okay.
And I want everybody to do Greek things.
All the time.
Don't you know this? Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm here.
And last night, you had an interesting night because you and Katie did a little bit of a DJ set.
Oh, yeah. We did the Franklin Alley DJ takeover thing. Mm-hmm. It was super fun.
Yeah.
It was a vibe, is what I keep saying, because it was.
Yeah. I mean, that's... how else do you really explain it?
I don't know. It was a good time.
Chill.
Yeah, it was chill.
A lot of just lo-fi hip-hop kind of stuff.
Yeah. It's our homies were there.
Yeah.
The drinks were pouring.
Yes.
The tunes were grooving. I love Franklin Alley anyways. It's probably my favorite bar in Troy.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's everything I like in a place. And now they have a karaoke room.
Oh.
Yes, that's true.
Goodbye.
There's a couple karaoke rooms now in the area. Is this wait, is it just like a live or
no,
is it
it's
like
in a
karaoke
room.
booth?
No, it's I don't know if you ever been to Tack House. I don't really know how to say Tack House or Talk House.
Yeah.
But, and they have this one room kind of in the basement where if you're getting married, it's the groom's room, the bachelor pad. I'm pretty sure that's what they turned into the karaoke room. And first of all, that room is sick. I don't know if you've ever been there. It's super dope.
I didn't go look in it last night, but you did, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
they said that there was
James
somebody
did.
in there. Oh yeah, James did. They said that there was somebody in there, but I'm really interested in booking it though. Get a whole little crew and just sing
Yeah.
I mean, there's like a karaoke booth rental place now, like
in Troy, right?
Japanese style.
Oh.
Like,
Oh yeah, you're right.
yeah, which I
Where
think
is
would be a
that?
really fun experience. I forget now.
In Troy,
Is it Troy?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. You just
Troy's
go rent out
coming
a
up
video
with karaoke
monitor
nights.
and you
Yeah.
bring your
Yeah.
homies.
I don't know.
However, Katie told me last night she's never done karaoke before.
I've never done karaoke before.
Little piece of my heart broke.
I've never done karaoke before, but I've watched it.
David, you've never done karaoke before? It's fine.
I think it is fine for everyone. Like, it's everyone who could have.
Well, allegedly, I read this somewhere. Karaoke means terrible singer.
Oh.
So don't quote me on this. I
that
don't know if
sounds
anybody
like
actually.
a Wikipedia
That's what I'm
thing.
saying. I'm like, look it up for real. But allegedly, that's what that means. So you're. I don't know.
I don't
Not
know.
everybody that sings karaoke is good.
I don't even know
trash.
like what song I would pick. And also, isn't it like you kind of have to pick what they have?
Yeah, I mean they have like thousands of songs like those
Most of them are
dudes.
connected to the internet now, so you can just bring up whatever you.
Yeah, but then you have to pick one that's like instrumental.
Yeah. And the instrumentals
I don't
are
wanna-
hilarious because it's
Right,
not
'cause
actually.
It's, that.
Yep.
It's like MIDI. It's so funny. It's like old video game music sometimes. Yeah. That's hilarious.
yeah.
But I got a couple songs that are my go-tos. AO Technology by 50 Cent is my number one.
Oh.
Sometimes I like to do a little Bye 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 by
That's a good
NSYNC.
one.
Sometimes a little Britney, Drive Me Crazy.
Yes.
Drive you crazy?
Drive me crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, my
Like the
daughter's
movie.
been
I'm not
on-
good at it, but
Remember that movie?
yeah.
Yeah.
Melissa Joan Hart.
Yeah, Adrian
And-
Grenier.
Yep.
I served him
That was
in
a
an Indian
classic.
restaurant once.
Seriously?
Yeah, when I was
Is
a
his
waitress.
hair as beautiful as I want it to be?
He's a gorgeous man. He was
Like,
he was wearing
his
this
hair is
scarf,
so
and
luscious.
he actually had an entourage with him.
Seriously?
Like yeah,
Was it?
no,
current entourage?
it wasn't
Oh.
like it was like very cool looking people.
He has like I don't know if he's still doing this, but he was doing like these underground, like he turned like his basement into like a recording studio or something.
Oh, really?
And he was doing these like videos and like all these like kind of like indie bands were coming through and he was doing like little
Wow, that's
recordings
wild.
and stuff. Yeah, and he is like a super big proponent of the music scene.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
I knew he was like super into cleaning the ocean.
as we all should be.
Yeah. Yes. But
You know,
can't.
turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just been doing the Fame Monster with my daughter for the last couple weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she wants to, like, essentially I have to spin her and throw her while she dances to all of the Fame Monster. So that's sort of like
The
karaoke.
parents' version of CrossFit, right?
Yeah.
Throwing your kids around,
Yep.
spinning them. You know. Yeah.
It's a
But what
dream.
song is your favorite to do?
If you could do one.
Yeah.
Probably Dinosaur by Kesha.
That's a great song.
That's solid, though.
Yeah.
We played it
I
at
love
my
a
wedding.
good song that spells things, you know?
Yes.
But the,
Like, what is it? Is it Glamorous by Fergie?
yeah. GLA. Yo, that album is so good.
Fergie one?
Fergalicious.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel
It
bad. I feel
is.
bad for her for the whole like Star Spangled Banner national anthem situation.
Oh, I did not see it.
Apparently, it was really bad.
It
But
was
also,
bad.
like, you knew what you were getting. Fergie's not like
She's not a good
she's not
singer.
like an operatic singer. She was like scatting and stuff, and I'm just like, that's her thing. Like, what did you want? She's not hitting those
What did
extra high notes. You knew who you were getting. They did it on purpose. I'm convinced. They were like,
What did
what
she
can we do?
You
it
get some
for?
watches.
yeah, I watched. I honestly thought if it wasn't the national anthem, it was pretty good. You know what I mean? For what
Wait,
it was.
what did she do it for?
Some I don't know, some
Baseball
sporting
game or-
event, you
some
know,
kind of
sports.
sport game.
I know. They're the ones that always do the national anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Okay.
then hate on their players, so it's fine.
Yeah. That's so funny. Poor Fergie.
Sports.
Yeah. No, I really like that album. I feel like it's been coming up a lot in conversations
Has
that
it?
I've been having lately. Like
It's meant to be.
those songs, yeah. London Bridge is an insane song.
Honestly, that is a pretty good song. It's a banger.
That's my
Yeah.
that would be like my I think
Yes?
I'd do that one. Yeah.
Oh my God,
I
yes.
I do
Okay.
a Fergie song for karaoke.
Perfect. So we got Kesha.
Paramore.
Yep. Which
That's a
Paramore,
lot
though?
though. I don't want to do that to myself. Because it's just
energy
like,
wise or vocal?
both.
Yeah. People don't realize sometimes that Paramore songs are hard.
hard to sing.
She's
really
really
talented.
Good, yeah.
She's
She's
really
really good. I met her during a meet and greet years ago when I used to work at Albany Broadcasting.
What color was her hair?
It was orange at the time.
Okay, so
yeah,
way back.
Yeah, way back. It was like at the Glens Falls Civic Center. Wow. I don't know. Do they still call it that?
No, it's like the Cool Insuring Arena now.
Oh, is that what it is? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it was there. It was them and shit. Who they play with? Who was she dating at the time? Not.
Was she just separated from the Taking Back Sunday guy or whatever?
No, it was He was also like a punk band, pop punk.
Yeah, they were married and they broke up.
Were they?
Like recently.
It starts with an F. I keep saying Fall Out Boy, but it's not them. Mm-mm. It's like that.
I thought it was Taking Back Sunday or some Long Island.
All pop punk bands are from Long
Island.
True.
It's
eating
true.
Pizza and shit. Eating pizza. You know what I mean?
Combing their hair.
Yeah, basically. Fuck.
That was really like what a time for like the pop punk surge. You know, with
it's
like the really
still
deep...
kind of around,
right?
But like where? I don't know.
And I feel really, really bad because when I was in college, I got a roommate. My best friend left as my roommate to go to transferred. We were in this nice suite, and this tiny little kid showed up, blonde hair, spiked hair, Phoenix TX sticker.
Oh my god!
On his fridge. What was the other band? Yellow Card. And
Yellow
what was
Card.
the other one? And I was all in black and
goth. You can say
industrial
it,
metal, whatever.
This is a safe space.
Steampunk before it was steampunk.
No, not steampunk.
Oh, sorry.
Long black hair, goatee down to here, and he's like, "Hey, do you like Blink-182?" And I'm like, "I do not like Blink-182." So
he transferred quick.
Yeah. Well, I left.
Like, oh.
I left. It was
All right.
David's like, "Don't get up."
Yeah.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
You're cool here, man.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He violated my safe space. Honestly, it was
with that music or with his hair.
Yeah, with his
hair.
Wait, were you the one with the goatee or he was?
I was.
Fuck yes, David. You said it was like down to here.
Mm-hmm. And my hair was like down here. My daughter's seen the pictures and she's like, "What happened to your hair?" And it's like,
I'm just
honey,
saying, David. If you don't send me that shit, I won't believe you. I have to see it.
I have pictures of my prom in high school of my hair down to here, red streaks.
Yes.
Yep.
Tell me there was guy liner.
No. This was before emo. It was goth, but not emo.
Remember when they used to have goth night at Valentine's?
I mean,
was like
QE2
Saturday
was
nights.
A goth club.
True.
Yeah. They still have goth nights around.
Do they?
But yeah, Valentine's.
Maybe
who was it? Who was the dude that did the Valentine's one?
Ah, shit, I don't
know. Yeah, there was like there was a goth collective.
Yeah, it was like every Saturday at like 11. Like anytime you had a gig there, because it was the lower part of Old Valentine's, you had to be done by 10:30 because the goth kids would get pissed.
Yep.
If you even went like, which fair. You have your goth night, so if anybody, and musicians are all assholes. I don't mean it in like a personal way.
Sure,
I mean in like a.
No, it's
you heard it here.
Yeah, you heard it here. You're all assholes.
That's the pull quote I'm gonna use for this.
All musicians are assholes.
So
I was a musician for a long time, so.
So you spend all of your time with them.
You just jump-started my memory. I did go at Metroland. I went to cover that goth night.
Shut up,
And
seriously?
I brought Chris Shields, photographer, and I went upstairs to talk to them. And then he runs up and he's like, Albany just towed my fucking car. And so it didn't happen because we had to go get his car back from Osborne's.
Honestly, he could have waited. Where's it gonna go? It's already towed.
I don't know. He had to be places in the morning.
That's the commitment. She's like, if
you
I was shooting for you,
I would have shot that
to get
and
a
then
goth
left.
night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe it.
I mean, you're already there.
Yeah.
And like, imagine the portraits at a goth night.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Stick with it. You know what I mean?
You're in it for the life.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, like
that was like
the weirder the better.
My favorite shoots at the alt were with Kiki because we would go to the weirdest places together and we'd be staring at each other like,
let's do this.
So what is the weirdest thing that you've done for us?
For you guys? The alt or collab?
Well,
when you guys
all of it.
It just melts.
It just
together.
melts. The weirdest thing I ever did.
I mean, you randomly shot Joe Biden. Which is like weird.
I know that was random. That was
Yeah.
dope. I I don't remember how that happened.
Was that the day you came into the basement and we were all like,
yeah, and it was
severely depressed?
Oh my God, yes, because I was like, I don't know if I need like a pass, and I had never been down there before, and I was like, you guys work in hell. I was like, there's no windows. How do you breathe? I'm done. And like I opened the door mad slow because I wasn't even sure if you guys were in there, and you guys were just like around that table, and you just all looked at me. Just like super slow. I could tell you guys were about to cry. Yeah. You know,
we
there
also
was
had,
one.
We were always
a tattoo
all
tear
sick.
appeared on all
yeah,
of
we
you
were
guys.
always sick.
We were
There's
always
no
sick.
ventilation.
Yep. And
One person would get sick and then all of us would be dying.
we also got regular like crazies at the door who would come in and it's just like wild shit.
I can imagine just like, who's at the door?
Oh, yeah,
and
that
it's just
is
me
true.
being like,
And Kiki's
can I
like,
get a pass?
sorry.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, exactly. All your head spun around literally twice before looking at me.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'm going to go. So I actually got booted out of the meet and greet thing for that because I didn't realize. I was like, oh, it's like the press thing. Like, do I go into like here? And I went like super far in. And then all of a sudden they were like, wait, you're not like on the list. I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, they told me it was a press thing. I'm like, I'm just, if you appear like you know what you're doing, people don't question you.
Yeah,
So
it's true.
I've been trying to figure out how to do that my whole life. You know, I belong here.
Yeah,
It's
you
where
do
I
a
should
pretty good
be.
job.
But the weirdest thing, actually, I don't know if this is the weirdest thing, but maybe for me it was a little weird, was one of the first things I shot for you guys was that Power Bottom show at Skidmore.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my God, Skidmore punk house kids are so weird.
Yeah.
And like the show was really interesting, and like rip Power Bottom, like all that
was
stuff that
wild.
happened.
So soon after
So soon.
we put it out, it was like, hit the brakes.
And like, you know, from an artist perspective, fuck those guys, because those are some bomb photos. I was really pumped about those photos.
They were
good
great photos.
Yeah, I was, and not trying to like toot my horn, but I was really pumped. I was like, damn, I was like, these turned out mad good.
Yeah.
And then that shit, and I was like, ugh,
No. Yeah.
Power Bottom.
Fucking hate you.
You ruin people's lives. Is what's happening.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to those
wild.
guys? People
I
still,
think they're
I
just
think I
gone, right?
looked at one of their old Insta posts, like the very last one, and people still write like bullshit on there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like saying that they suck, or like
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some people are like, allegedly.
Oh.
You know?
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
just like, guys, like there's been mad people though.
Yeah.
It's not like,
Yeah.
it's not like allegedly anymore. It's a thing
Yeah.
now, you know? But, but anything. One of the craziest things was that one day I was like, I will shoot all of the award people.
Yo, yes.
I was like, I will do it all. I think I had just gotten back from Greece too.
Yeah, you did.
And I was like, I'm ready.
And we were in production until 3 a.m.
Yeah. That was wild. Yeah.
This feels like a whole nother life, honestly.
It really does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was so constant, and we were always on
Yep.
all the time.
Yep.
Yep.
And then when everything stopped, I didn't realize how exhausted I was.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah. It must be so relieving to have it not be like a weekly,
Yeah. Where it's like,
especially because it really wasn't. It was mainly you two.
Yeah.
So like, you know, consistently just grind.
Yeah.
You know.
It's rough
Wow.
being in media these days. Not that I want sympathy, but yeah, you've got to do a lot with a little. As it
Yeah.
turns out.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, no one's ever happy.
True.
It doesn't matter what you do. You could write the best piece about something
I
amazing,
miss
but
the letters that we used to get. We don't get angry letters anymore.
really,
But those were so fun. Oh my
I'll
god.
start writing you guys angry letters
Thank
just to make your
you.
guys' life better.
Yes, I
Yeah.
loved like opening the mail. It was so nice.
I just like, I feel like that takes so much time out of your day to write a letter like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, people had to be, really,
This-
really.
You know what I'm saying? That's like boring to
It's a
me.
lot.
To
Yeah.
like,
write a letter.
you know, I'm just like, God, I hated that article about the coffee kid. Like,
Well, you know, and it wasn't.
fuck
It wasn't
him.
just that. It was like you wrote about this, but you should write about
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Oh,
And
there's
it-
a lot.
like-
There's I feel
There's
like we
just,
still
like-
get that.
Oh, we still get it, but not in like the like.
Listen, there's ways you can go about having somebody write about you.
Sure.
First of all, network, be a human being, go
Yeah.
out and like do things. You
Yeah.
can't just expect somebody to write about you, and A, you're not doing anything,
Yeah.
and B, you're harassing them.
Yes.
It's like,
My favorite. I won't name names, but we had
Later,
just
David.
we had just run a cover with a local poet,
Right.
and I get a letter from a very well-known local poet, old guy, white guy, slamming us as a trash rag for not covering poetry. But what he meant was like the old white poets who are him, not.
Old white poets are everywhere.
But it was like the most. It was profanity laden. It was like, you are like.
Did it rhyme though? Come on.
No.
He didn't write you a poem. That's what he should have done. Is wrote you guys a hate poem
to show how.
Yes, to show his talent and skill. You know.
Yeah.
I just
or
feel
like that one band that recently tagged us on Facebook and was like, you guys may not have heard of this song yet, or like not heard of us because, you know, the collaborative's ignoring us, that we exist.
Also, not
and
for
I'm
nothing.
like, love that.
There's
I love
more things in the world than just the collaborative.
It's
Yeah,
true.
but it's really.
You know
it's
what I
just,
mean?
but like if you set your sights on that, go about it in a better way, like sending us an email.
Yeah.
Or going to one of the events you guys put on.
Yeah.
You guys put on mad events all the time.
Right,
Like
but
you're always doing the live show things.
And I meet a lot of
like,
people there, and it's like a very good
Yes.
opportunity to like.
It's the best opportunity.
it's just a really weird. But also, it's like I know Katie gets a lot of people who are like, "Put me on this. Why didn't you cover me?
Yeah.
Put me on
Yeah.
it." And it's like because
Also, who are you?
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's
Like,
that's
who the
exactly
fuck are you?
it.
You know what I
But
mean?
everyone expects to be
Like,
known, and
yeah.
you can't just. You're not going to be known by shading people.
No,
Like,
at all. You're going to be known for shading people. And then people don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
we're all just human.
Yeah.
Well,
Some
of us are
of us.
vampires.
This is true.
Some of us are descendants of the Salvatore brothers. Okay?
Are we gonna go full Vampire Diaries?
I will talk about bullshit like that all day.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel a little.
I'll jump into it.
I prefer Game of Thrones because I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. The Vampire
Vampire
Diaries.
Diaries? Honestly, you're almost better off. We
Yeah.
made a drinking game to it, though.
Yeah, we did.
It was us two and then Katrin from Graham's. We got like... I have the list. I got loaded. Let's put her...
specifically Kiki.
Because I was like, drink,
no longer with us.
Because Katrin brought over 2 bottles of red wine. She goes, "Do you think this is appropriate for Vampire Night?" I was like, "Yes, blood." I was like, "We are drinking the blood of grapes. It's fine." But there's so much trash in that show.
Oh my God,
that
it's
everything you
terrible.
can drink to.
It's awful.
Oh my God, we got to
Do
do
you
it
watch
again. Though.
any like cheesy, even like sitcoms and stuff?
Come on, you
I
have-
feel
you
like
don't
that's
watch
not
trash
for
TV?
you.
I hate sitcoms.
You like
They-
documentaries and
Well, no, I mean, I like
dramas.
I do like dramas, but I like
dramedies.
yeah, but no, yeah, I can't sit through. Like, I've never seen Friends, and I've never watched what's the other show? I've watched like an episode of The Office. I like comedies,
English version,
but
or
not
American
network
version?
American. I mean, I've seen more English ones, but like, yeah, I don't like American television in that sense.
Is this because you're a goth, David?
Probably.
Yeah.
I
Goth people
appreciate.
hate Friends.
I like to suffer. I like to suffer in an appropriate way, not the inappropriate way that makes me like.
Honestly,
I'm trying to
though,
think of a show that
you like that's trash.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's. I mean, like.
Oh my God, I could go on and on about all the trash TV I like.
Yeah.
I mean, I did sit through most of. What
You
was
say
that
Pretty
vampire
Little
show?
Liars, we're gonna be friends.
No.
Oh. True Blood?
True Blood.
That is trash.
Yeah, it was a terrible show.
Yeah. I only wanted to watch it for the lesbian vampires, but I couldn't even get that far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suck it.
Oh, here's one. Yeah.
Suck it.
Suck it.
Suck it.
Yep.
I would walk around being like, suck it. Suck it. Suck it. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on in this show.
So I did just watch. I just binged the first 2 seasons of What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh my God. With Jermaine?
Yeah, but he's not in it.
But he
But
did
yes,
he
he was in
produce
the
it?
movie.
From,
Yeah,
oh,
he
yeah,
produced
yeah.
it. Yeah,
From
and,
Flight of the
and
Conchords.
Taka
Yeah.
Waititi.
I don't know.
But the last episode has like guest appearances from all these bad vampires, and from TV's past, including
David Boreanaz of Buffy fame.
he might have been in it actually. But
James
first
Marsters
of
of
all,
Spike.
what's her name from that flick that we like? The vampire movie.
You're thinking
Twilight?
No. Only Lovers Left Alive.
Yeah, Only Lovers Left Alive.
know if I've
What
seen
is her
that.
name?
Oh, it's the best movie.
Is it?
Redheaded, skinny.
I like me a redhead.
Starts
lady.
with a T, right?
Yeah, what is her name?
Yeah, why can't I think of her name yet? Tilda Swinton.
Tilda Swinton. Yeah. So she's like the head vampire in this council, and she's just joking about being a vampire. What's her name from Westworld and True Blood? Evan Rachel Wood. She shows up. And
with the wind in the back.
Yeah, she's showing up.
I love it.
And she's doing her thing from that. From like, and then Wesley Snipes shows up by Skype.
Blade,
and like it's like
classic.
this. Yeah, there are a few other vampires.
Blade 1 and 2. Oh yeah, they're making a third one, I think.
Yeah, but not with him. It's no, but it's Mahershala Ali, who's awesome. From
Not the same though.
I don't know.
Did you ever see was it
actually,
Murder at
they made
1600?
3 Blades. Just so you know, they made 3.
Did they make 3?
Yeah, and it was the third was with Ryan Reynolds and Jessica Biel, and it was like they were his team.
That's why I never saw it. It's like the third never-ending story.
Yep.
Do you know there was a third one? Jack Black is in it.
Or the third Ninja Turtle.
What one was that?
They go to
Japan?
Time travel to Japan.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember that.
It was trash.
I saw it in the theaters.
There was
I think,
no
as a
ninja
kid.
rap, so did I. And I'm like, I love
No,
it.
Vanilla
Ninja
Ice
rap.
wasn't in it.
Yeah.
So go ninja, go, go.
I read Book It at Pizza Hut, so I could get like the Ninja Turtle soundtrack to their like touring show.
Yes.
And I went and saw them at Glens Falls Civic Center.
Was it as good as I
Wow.
wanted it to
Oh,
be?
it was fucking
2
amazing.
wonderful shows
Yeah.
at
Oh,
Glens
yeah.
Falls Civic Center.
I've seen some shows at Glens Falls
Hello,
Civic
we're
Center.
sponsored by Glens Falls.
Let me tell you about the time I saw
I haven't seen a show.
Marilyn
there.
Manson.
You haven't?
Who couldn't stand up because he was so...
Lit.
I don't know if he was lit or on tranquilizers.
just
I
tired?
thought he was on tranquilizers.
He was tired. It's hard
He's
being
so
goth.
tired.
He was not tired.
It's so hard being goth.
It's hard being so sad and angry
so
all the time.
hard.
Yeah. My sister and my dad like really likes Marilyn Manson for some reason.
I went through a phase where I was like really obsessed with watching his interviews that he did.
He's actually
on-
really
He's
smart,
so
man.
well spoken.
Yeah.
I mean, I went through a Marilyn Manson phase as a kid, but that show was the
Yeah.
worst show like maybe I've ever seen. And then I gave it a bad review.
Isn't that disappointing?
And his fans came after me, like seriously came after because they thought I was a born again
God.
Christian.
Boring.
Can't do
And I'm
it.
like, no, really, he just put on a bad show, and I reviewed it.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm a journalist.
And
I'm
a
just
goth.
trying to be.
I'm a journalist and a goth.
journalist.
David,
Please
goddamn
change all of your social like bios to goth
goth
journalist.
journalist.
Hashtag goth journalist.
Absolutely.
Oh
Yes.
my god, I'm here for that.
Oh my god,
Yes.
that's his nickname now.
Yes, you are the Khaleesi of Troy, and you are the goth journalist. I will make this happen
Yeah.
slowly but surely.
You sneak it in the perfect times, and people are sort of like, oh, yeah,
Oh yeah,
sure. I can
it takes
get
about
behind
2 years for something to really stick. So, and I'm
It's gonna
patient.
be a while.
I'm very
Although
patient.
Katie has control
so-
mostly of like the paper, so if she put it in the masthead,
that. I could do that.
Oh my god, you could.
I'll
Written by.
I'll start hiding
written
little
by
Easter eggs.
David, the goth journalist king. Edited by David, the goth journalist king.
Which, like, is a dope name just because your last name is King. So, like,
Oh yeah, could
yeah.
even just be the goth king.
Well, okay, so there's this show I've been watching with my daughter called True and the Magic Kingdom, and it's like a cross between Pokemon and like Rainbow Bright.
Man, I really wanted it. I just imagined it with DJ True.
Yeah.
That would have been sick. Like if he made a version of that.
Well,
I've never seen the show, but
There is
I'm
this,
here for
there's
one.
this episode where they like find out that there's this gloomy guy and he sings a song about how I like things being gloomy and blah blah blah. And I was just
that's a scary.
it's like that. Oh, it's really creepy.
Bring it back,
Oh.
karaoke.
And,
that's it.
And my daughter's like, "That's you, Daddy." I'm
Nice.
like I feel this song. This is
Roasted.
me.
Yes.
There's nothing better than, like, really creepy scenes in kids' TV shows. Where
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
like Adventure Time is like, when I first, my
But is
little brother
Adventure
was
Time
like,
actually for kids?
No, I mean
That's what I'm saying. Like
when
some
my
of these
little brother was
cartoons aren't
watching it,
quite
I
for
was
kids.
like, I remember walking into the living room at some point and being like, what is happening
There's
right
a full
now?
episode like inspired by Nietzsche. Like
It's very
so
true.
there's like
random.
nihilist, like I mean, insane shit.
It's like depressing
Yeah.
sometimes. It really gets me down.
You know what? They're just trying
But
to
I've seen
like
all
get
of
all the kids interested. Because there's some
Even
kids
the
that are
goth
just like,
kids.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, for me,
You're
if
like
that was if
7
I was
years
a
old,
kid,
like-
that would have been my show. That would have been my jam.
Yeah. Oh
I enjoy
man.
it.
man, I
I'll watch
hate
it. They're
life.
11 minutes long.
Oh, that's like
I
perfect
watch
for like
them all the time.
grown-ups
You
too. Like I only have 11 minutes. What can I watch?
Yeah.
Just gonna
What?
button my shirt. No.
Oh, is it a goth shirt?
He just wants to get a little more goth.
Yes.
It's like about ending the world and stuff.
I like that.
Perfect.
I got it at Basilica.
Somewhere there is heaven, and you shall find it. It's fucking dark. Wait, what's the top part say? What's the top part say?
I have no idea.
Does it go? Oh, well, open your shirt. Open it. Oh, the whole sky to black, the whole earth to hell.
Nice. On brand.
Yeah, that is.
Totally on brand.
Yeah. You gotta start painting your nails again, though.
I let my daughter do that. I don't do it myself.
Black?
Whatever. Mostly pink. Mostly pink or purple.
That's
You know,
goth.
She doesn't like black. She's like, Daddy, you wear too much black.
My niece told me once that black is her favorite color. And I was
good.
like,
It goes with everything.
yeah.
It's slimming.
Black?
Not enough, but
Yeah. Colors. They're
nice.
beautiful.
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them.
They go together sometimes.
It's one of my favorite things is, I don't know if you guys ever go to the Pantone Instagram or any of their socials.
Right. We were talking about this yesterday with the...
You and I were? I had one too many vodka soda doubles. So,
No,
it's like, was that me? It could have been.
the film, they do the screen, shot of the film screen of different movies.
Oh,
and
I love that too. Yeah.
It's that's
The color scheme.
I love that.
Yeah, the mood board. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that what it's officially called? Mood board?
I would say sort of.
Okay.
You know, just kind of like
that.
a look.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
I do mood boarding a lot. If I'm doing a shoot or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, so what do you want them to feel?
Ooh.
Sad?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, if you're doing a shoot, people are looking at these photos, right at the end. So you want to know, if I'm shooting an artist, I'll be like, okay, so what do you want people to see or feel when they see this photo of you?
Yeah.
You know, so, and by artist, I mean a musician mainly, because I primarily do stuff with music folks. Remember the assholes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were getting professional. Thank you.
I was like, wow, we're talking about photography.
I know. Wow, it's what I do. But I do usually say, I'm like, hey, so what do you want? Do you want people to think you're sexy? Do you want people to think you're serious? Do you want people to think that you're funny? Do you want, stuff like that? Because I think a lot of times, people don't think about that, and they forget that there's a purpose to these photos. It's not just hey, let's have a party, let's hang out, let's just take photos. It's it's promotional shit, especially in this age of social media. You guys know, you guys always have to put shit out. And as an artist, if you're not seen I was talking about this with Mira Chuck of the C to C last night. I was like, people want to see everything that you're doing at all times. They don't care. That's why Snapchat was so big. That's why stories are so big, because it's not overly curated, if that makes sense. It's more real.
Yeah.
It was funny because Katrin was saying, she set up that photo booth.
Oh, yeah.
Did
you see last month's? My niece helped make that. Yeah, the candy ones. It was so good.
The Halloween is really good.
She just put it up the other day.
I think there's a sparkly dead unicorn or something like that.
Of course there is.
But yeah, so
she's the best. I love her. Yeah.
They can curate the coffees, and she's like, I don't want people just paying to buy new foam for the for the pictures. Yeah, but then she's also I realized quickly that everyone wants me in the promotional photos. They don't give about the coffee and stuff. It's I have to be in. She's not exactly comfortable with that, but that's what people are looking for. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's a different paradigm for...
Oh, yeah. Even, I've gone over there a couple times, because she's, one of my best friends. So I've gone over, I'm like, oh, I'm going to come, I'm going to take some photo of you guys making coffee or, whatever. And you can see she's like, I don't know if I want to do this. But, it's true. I did a shoot for Circle's shop, I don't know if it was, last year, maybe, last fall or something like that. So I guess last year would be last fall. And it was Alex, who, I don't know if I can't remember if she's the manager, but she, runs the social media and stuff like that. And she was like, oh, we were going to hire, models to do it, but everybody that comes into the store looks for us. Yeah. So it ended up being, her and another lady that worked there, and we shot them in, all the clothes and stuff like that. And that was really what people, found engaging about stuff like that. Yeah.
So interesting.
And that's
isn't it weird?
That's our biggest issue, is that this is what we have to work with.
Listen, if you wore more shirts like that every day,
I do wear
you
shirts
should. You should. That's what you should do. You should do David's shirt of the day. It should be a story.
Oh yeah.
That's actually a good idea.
Right?
You know who would
Y'all
really
heard
piss
it here
off though?
first.
My wife.
The poet?
No,
oh,
my wife.
Sorry.
Yeah, she's like, you have enough black T-shirts, and I do probably enough to fill like 3 years worth of that content. But
That's
it would then
content
fuel.
right there.
It would then
solid content, right?
It would
Goth-
fuel
hashtag goth
more purchases. Yeah.
The Goth King.
well-
All right,
Yeah.
you just branded
Goth-
me.
hashtag
I'm
the
done.
Goth
Do I owe
journalist.
you for this? Is this like
Well-
a consultation?
I don't know. I'm terrible with invoicing. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Jesus.
I'm the worst. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
You're welcome.
Gotta brand
you.
ourselves somehow, you know?
Yeah, the goth journalist and the Calesia Troy.
I think I lost my red scrunchie yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Did she tell you when I was in Greece, there was this one waitress at this coffee shop that we went to all the time. I just kept saying, like, to Katie, my wife, not this Katie. You could be so lucky to be married. No, I'm kidding. Which is even weirder though. Half the time when I'm like talking, Katie, my wife, the other day, she's like, you got to call Katie something else when you're around me. She's like, I keep getting confused.
Yeah.
I'm like, we didn't do that. You and I did this thing. Whatever.
I was with Katie.
Yeah, I wasn't with you, Katie. I was with the other Katie. Okay, I was with the Khaleesi. So there was this one girl, and I kept being like, "Oh my God, tell me this isn't the Greek version of Katie Cusack." Like, and I got that photo though too. I was like, I got to be a creep and get this photo.
Well, she was texting me like, I have your doppelganger here, and I was like, picture I didn't have it. So then she sends me this like picture of, like through someone's arm, like she had clearly like hidden the camera.
Because like we were becoming friends with the girl too, because she also worked at the hotel.
So could you not have just asked her?
I don't know, man. It's like weird being like, hey, you look so much like my... And I don't really know how to explain doppelganger in Greek. Like, hey, you're a doppelganger
You could
to
have
my
just showed her
friend.
Katie's picture,
Yeah.
right?
That's true, but it was also more fun. I was like a little drunk too. We were drinking Greek
Yeah.
beers all day.
I asked Katie if she thought we should stock a bar for this episode, but
Not today.
No,
Not today.
I figured that this is
maybe a juice bar would have been perfect.
an IV.
Like, yeah. Oh my God, I just need. I was so pumped that they had Gatorade out there. No, but she had like her entire vibe and down to the scrunchie. She was like, I think you asked me, you're like, is that a scrunchie?
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, bitch, it's your Greek doppelganger.
amazing.
Yeah, like hair like yours too, like even like ambiance. I felt like you guys had a similar style too. It was so funny. Yeah. It was like the fourth day I saw her and I
I'd
kept
love to switch lives with her. That'd be.
Yeah.
I want to
That island is
go
a
be on a
solid
Greek
life.
island. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean not to like abandon you here with a Greek stranger. Probably doesn't speak any English.
She tried though.
you think she knows InDesign? Is it?
Probably
Doubtful. I don't even think they have like. I'm talking about this is like a remote island in Greece
she
where my
knows
family's from.
InDesign.
Like they barely have like phones there. Like I was surprised my phone actually
That does
worked on
sound
that.
nice.
Oh my God.
I'll change
very
places
lovely.
with her.
Yeah, do it. You guys look very much alike too.
I'm sure.
Be like
Yeah.
perfect.
There's a
You gotta
goth
grow your
Greek.
hair out again.
Hi. What'll you be after?
There's definitely a
Damn
goth
you to hell.
Greek
Oh
the
yeah, there
island.
is. I don't know where they are though.
exchange. They'll never notice upstairs. They'll never
Oh, here?
notice. Yeah.
That you're gone.
We're switched out with 2 Greek people.
You never. Jim said he doesn't look for you.
It's true.
Be
They
like,
don't expect
I
Katie to
can't
be
I'm in the-
quite
I'm in the
read what this
winds.
says.
I go where I'm needed, and I'm not needed here. All the time.
You're like only half the time. All the time, but only half the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that Ron Burgundy quote? It works all the time.
90% of the time.
All
60% of the time.
yeah, there we go. Behind the
man.
scenes with
I
all
know.
the like
Thank
stuff.
you so much.
What you guys don't know is we were all talking
Anchorman.
about Game of Thrones earlier before the
Yeah.
things went on, and she had some solid
Takes.
takes. Yeah.
Well, she has to do something to stay awake through.
Yeah.
I know.
Are you saying we're not engaging?
Oh, I think we're very
not
engaged.
entertaining?
David. Sorry. Is this because I haven't slept? Is this what this is? It took every ounce of my being to get up this morning. I was
believe,
like,
yeah.
you ever see like those movies or whatever where they attach a camera to the person in front and they're like moving? I felt like that this morning. I was like, get up, Kiki. It's time to go. Get your life together. You have places to be today. Oh my God. I'm just pumped I rescheduled a shoot
photo
after this
shoot,
too. That was
yeah.
like lovely. Because now maybe I'll take a nap. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I'm shooting tonight, so who knows?
What are you shooting tonight?
Jocelyn and Chris Arndt are performing at Putnam Place with, God, I can't remember the name of the band, but it's the bassist of Government Mule. I think he has like his own band type thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the music is like. So
I'm pretty sure if it's Government Mule, I know what it's like.
but it's not. But it's not Government Mule. It's the bassist
yeah,
of Government Mule.
yeah.
So I don't know if like he has like his own vibe or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so I'm doing that. And actually, I love shooting at Putnam Place. They had like redid it like last year or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And so they have like solid new lights and the sound sounds great there. And it's easy to get cool shit there. Mm-hmm. So I'm pumped. I love as a photographer when a venue has like a vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it gives you like stuff to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, Katie just went to the Avalon in Catskill.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how's
She's
that?
saying
It's
that it looks
so cool.
Really?
Yeah, I love it a lot. It's like very like curate, like all the rooms are different, and they had
sick.
like local artists design like each of the bathrooms in different
That's
ways.
sick.
It's really cool.
Did you go to the
have
high-low
go.
bathroom?
I didn't.
Because their cafe
To go.
has like this giant framed portrait of Freddie Mercury as like the Queen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's amazing. It's like just worth going in there just to see the bathroom.
Where is this place again?
It's Catskill.
Catskill. It's
Okay.
like 45 minutes from here.
Like you mean like it's called Catskill or
The
it's
town is
in the
called
It's
Catskills?
a town.
The town is
yeah.
called Cat. Jesus.
Oh yeah, like we're
I
going to
grew
the
up
Catskills.
right next door.
We're going to the
Don't even know.
Catskills.
Yeah, no. People do
Right.
get it confused a lot, but yes, Catskill is a town.
I went-
and it used to be not worth knowing, but suddenly it's on the up and up, coming up.
No, I felt like didn't people used to go there all the time for
Yeah.
like resort stuff?
Yeah.
Because
The
I went there.
Catskills, the mountains,
Like
the mountain range.
regional.
So Catskill isn't in the Catskills?
It is, but Catskill itself was not particularly attractive to tourists.
Right.
As I
right,
say,
right.
they were mostly known for the Burger King.
Okay. The one Burger King. Bringing it back to the Ninja Turtles. Remember when the Ninja Turtles did a Burger King tour?
No.
This was forever ago.
No.
I thought it was Pizza Hut. Did they do a Burger King thing too?
Yeah, because I remember having a. Remember when they used to do birthday parties at Burger King and stuff
Yeah.
like that?
Remember when they tried
So-
to serve dinners at Burger King?
I mean, what do you mean, like
like
serve
they
you?
would serve you, and it was like chicken parmesan.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't they have like an original chicken sandwich, but that was like a chicken
Mm-hmm.
parm one?
But like they turned it into a dinner, and like it was really weird.
All the weed heads were in there like, I will take a large fry and 16 chicken parms. Please,
Yeah.
dear God.
I
Yeah.
tried the Impossible Burger at
Is it
Burger
good?
King. It's fine. I still felt terrible after I ate it.
Oh, because it's
Which is Burger King.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
was
all
like,
that fast
oof.
food, it's like,
Yikes.
it's literally, it's not like, hey, I'm excited to go
Yeah.
get fast
can't
food.
wait.
It's like,
But people are.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
And I have no time.
Yeah.
And I
all
have
those chicken sandwiches
$8.
are selling out. Like all
Oh,
those.
right.
Oh, at Popeyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like, Popeye's chicken is mad good. It is.
My wife
It's
says
got
so
a,
too, but I don't.
it's got a really good crunch. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And that's what I'm a fan of. That crunch. Yeah. But like, LOL at our society where they're losing their shit over chicken sandwiches.
Yeah. It's
You
like
know?
when the Rick and Morty Szechuan sauce at,
Oh my God, my friend
and people were
Will was
literally
telling me
like
about
fighting
that.
each other to the death.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you insane?
Yeah, he was like,
Enough
I
already.
drove 2 hours to this place and like whatever to go
No.
get it. I was
No.
like, bro, use ketchup. Like, who
Garbage
cares?
person.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have time for that.
It frustrates me like
weird.
that so many
Yeah.
like bros just like kind of ruin that show because they just
Oh,
like
Rick and Morty.
yeah
Yeah.
because they're like, this is me, like fucking like I'm Rick,
that
and
a
it's like,
bro?
you're definitely not. But like, go ahead, keep trying.
I think I've only seen one episode of that.
I've never
It's
seen Rick
so
and Morty.
good.
Really?
It's so funny.
I don't want to ruin it if I don't want to bro it up.
Oh my god!
Because
Yeah,
you're
'cause such
definitely a pro, David.
I don't know.
The goth journalist is now the goth bro journalist.
God, pro journalist.
Yo,
It's not entirely on it.
Wait a second. Give it a month. We will have 18 other words inside of that.
It'll keep
Yeah.
going forever.
Yeah, I'm here for that.
Minimal.
Every day. It'll be like, remember that game Hodgepodge? where everybody would go around and you would add words to make a sentence.
Oh, I think
so. That's what it's gonna be.
Okay.
It's like I am a
Sure.
goth king. You know what I mean? That's how like.
I mean,
works,
I was
right?
more a fan of Mad Libs, but yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Mad Libs. I have one Mad Libs, and it's a Buffy Mad Libs.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love that we keep coming back to vampires.
Oh my god, I will talk about trash like that.
Vampires
All
I feel
day.
like you should go see Only Lovers Left Alive and
It's
then
so
come back
Is
and
it
talk
in
about
the
it.
theaters or is
No,
it? It's an old movie.
old.
Older, not like super old.
2011.
Yeah.
I think.
Will you text it to me?
It's
I remember what it was?
Yeah, it's what's his name? Jim Jarmusch.
Yeah, it's so good.
Who's
I
he
love
again?
it.
He's a director,
Yeah.
and he's
like
also
the-
What else did
he
he do?
did like Ghost Dog and that Bill Murray zombie movie that just came out that no one went to see. What else has he done that people know him for?
Katie.
I know. She's Googling it right now. Yeah.
I mean, we just saw him at Basilica Soundscape playing in a band, but that's not what
Yeah.
he's known for. Squirrel.
It's true. Yeah, I
Squirrel
like
is the
his
name of the
mu-
band?
Yeah.
SQRL.
And he did like the soundtrack for Only Lovers Left Alive as that band. That's good. It's a really
Okay.
good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's Tilda Swinton and the guy from Loki.
my
Loki?
Tom Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston.
Oh yeah. I know. Oh, perfect.
It's on Amazon Prime.
I happen to
Anybody
have Prime.
who wants
So.
to watch the movie, and you absolutely should. I love it. I think it's great.
We'll link to it below
It's
in the bio.
so goth.
It's very goth.
Is it?
It's oh my god.
Should I wear all black while watching it?
Yes.
And he like drive by Jack White's house.
Yeah. They
Like,
like,
actually Jack White's house?
yeah.
This is in Detroit.
And like admire.
because it's like society in decline.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, so sad. The humans, they're fucking everything up.
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah. It's the best. Tom Hiddleston just like complains about society the entire movie, and it's so good. He's like, they're destroying everything with their technology and their cars.
I mean, it's true.
Oh, it's dead true.
And
It's all-
Tilda Swinton just like reads books, and she's like, "Why are you so sad?" And like, that's it. That's the movie. And they like
Just patting his head.
They like play chess and like eat blood popsicles and like hang out.
Real blood?
I mean,
They're
yeah,
vampires.
Oh, shit. I forgot that they're vampires.
yeah. That's like
That's
the
what
whole thing. They're
makes
like
it.
so old.
They've seen it all.
Yeah. Their names are Adam and Eve. Isn't that fucking amazing?
But are they Adam and Eve?
We don't know.
You're right. We don't know. Now I do want to watch it.
It's so
My wife
good.
will not watch it
No.
at all.
Force her.
No, she can't watch. She hates that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm always like, you should watch The Magicians.
What
you
was
should watch
that
this with me.
God awful show we
The
watched
Order?
one episode.
I was like, Katie, I really want to do
We were
like a
gonna
Riff
do-
Tracks Mystery Science Theater 3000
With,
style
like, trash
podcast
TV.
with Trash TV.
And we
Oh, that's a
tried
good
it.
idea.
It was bad.
It was god awful.
I watched one episode on my own after that, and I was just like, "Fuck, this kid is trash."
Yeah.
And I had seen one or two episodes beforehand, and I was like,
you just keep adding on that. Would you watch an entire season? And
"No, I didn't."
You know what?
No.
I would like to
It was-
riff
I just
tracks, and it's very controversial. Breaking Bad. I think it's a fucking terrible show for most of it.
Really?
And I would love to riff tracks.
I've only seen the
'cause
first season, so
Well, there you go. Why would you get past the first? It's fucking terrible.
huh?
It gets better,
Does it?
but it never becomes a
Everybody-
great show.
everybody's always like, you have to start at the third season.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would
Why
you?
would you- yeah.
You miss everything then,
Right.
Yeah, well, except you don't because nothing happens for 3
Yeah.
seasons.
Well, except the first episode,
Oh yeah, they like melt
that
a
fucking
person.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
a
stuff
lot.
like that happens, but it's all like in circles, and they panic, and then they panic, and then everything's fine, and they panic, and they fight,
make
and then they
more
panic,
meth.
and they make more meth. Yeah.
Oh, so it's like a loving relationship. They love each other. It's really what it is.
Yes, but they
Yeah.
can't. They don't know how to show it.
Yeah.
And the
That's
meth
what
is
it
their baby.
Wow.
Yeah, the meth is their baby.
Wow, this is.
They're just making babies,
But it's meth.
but it's meth.
Romantic.
Yeah, romantic and wholesome.
And I'm sure that's what the
I
Netflix.
can't believe you don't like it. You don't like a show about family
And
and
romance.
wholesome values.
Wholesome values.
I mean, okay, so what's her
He's
name?
teaching him a trade, David.
Yeah, he's his apprentice.
The what's her name?
Goth
They're
kids
from-
don't
entrepreneurs.
understand. I thought you would understand.
I mean, it got okay for a while Jessica Jones shows up. Like, she's in it for like a little bit.
Oh, yeah, she's the neighbor.
But then she overdoses. Spoiler alert.
Bro, I haven't gotten that far. It's fine. It's been 10 years. But it's fine.
Let it go.
Yeah, and I'm like, there's a goth person in this show, and it's semi-watchable.
Yeah. Is it because of him?
Mm-hmm. I thought so. Or maybe it's, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, it's because of both of them. Because not only does Jesse decide to get high with her when she's about to go to rehab, they're about to go to rehab and fix their lives. But then Walter White sneaks in.
Pissed me off.
Sneaks in and sees
her.
Yeah.
And doesn't fucking save her.
And doesn't
That's
save
right,
her.
I forgot about that.
Why?
Because he was like,
wasn't
he mad that she was like distracting him?
Yeah, because he wanted him back to doing meth. Yeah.
That show, man.
Damn. Meth is a hell of a drug. Anyways.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Dark.
She got dark. So about Buffy.
Yeah.
Let's go back to vampires.
I didn't really watch Buffy.
You're fine.
I missed out on it.
I feel like if you didn't watch it then, it's like, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. You know, like a lot of shows, like if you didn't see it.
Yeah, like I feel like that's because everything is kind of like that. Well, no.
Well,
mostly TV shows.
TV shows for sure.
I mean, I would.
Though I've been watching Cheers and it's so good. Wait, we talked about this. We did talk about this last night. I love Cheers. I'm so into it.
I love Kirstie Alley, so when she hops on it,
well,
that's nice.
I'm not there yet.
Oh, well.
I'm very
I like
early.
a little feminine energy in there that's not what's her face.
Oh.
I tried for years to get my wife to go back to rewatch Deadwood, and she's seen some of it. And then when the movie came out, she's like, I really want to do it, but she didn't. And then the movie came out, and it was like, the
movie wasn't good?
It was all right, but like...
That's a bummer.
What are you going to do? It wasn't like...
Isn't that the worst when you get excited about something and you want to show it to someone and you start watching and you're like, oh, wait, this is terrible. Yeah.
Honestly,
and then you're
it's like 80% of my life.
Yep.
I'm like, I really enjoy this trash TV. Watch it with me. Ooh,
right.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
I really like Narcos is a show that I did that with.
Ooh, I like Narcos.
Yeah,
I keep wanting to watch it, but I just haven't gotten a chance. I recommend it. I just finished watching The Umbrella Academy.
Oh, we didn't make it through that.
I watched it.
Right? I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
I liked...
Yeah.
I liked but struggled with The Boys.
Oh my God, I just finished The Boys too.
But like...
That shit annoyed me.
It goes to some levels that like I can't take, Or it's like, come on.
Like have you seen it at all? That one scene where that fish dude, where he moves, he's at that one place and that girl, that was disgusting.
And also like, how did they clone Bradley Cooper and put him in a show?
Who, the Homelander? Mm-hmm. I don't know.
That is not Bradley Cooper, but that is Bradley Cooper.
I don't like Homelander, man.
No, he's a bad dude.
He's a D-bag, yeah. Yeah. They're all D-bags, honestly.
That's the whole show. There's no one's redeemable.
Oh, God, but Elizabeth Shue, man. I don't want to say the ending, but she was like my cinema girlfriend for forever. Did you ever see The Saint with Val Kilmer?
Yes.
That is like...
Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah. But I remember being young and being like, I'm confused. Why am I watching The Saint over and over? It's not like it's a particularly amazing movie.
And I watched it over and over again because when we would travel and move around a lot when I was younger, we only had like 3 DVDs.
So like that was
one of them. And it was
Holy
like,
crap.
oh my God.
That's torture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like 9. And I'm like, why am I watching The Saint?
But
like,
you know what I quote all the time is that do you remember it like at all?
I don't know. Probably.
There's when Val Kilmer is like coming off the plane and he's like, fish and chips. He's like, on the plane, I had the chicken. Like, I don't know. It's like, you know, when you watch stuff when you're young and you quote the weirdest shit and only like your siblings or like people that grew up with you understand, like, my siblings and I, we quote How High all the time. Have you ever seen that movie? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, it's with Method Man and Redman. It's like it's so good, but it's so bad. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's very quotable too.
We would quote Major Pain.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That was another one of the DVDs.
That scene where he breaks his hand. Or he's just like, fuck, what does he say?
I don't remember.
want me to help you take your mind off the pain or something like that. And goes like, and he's like, go and break the kid's finger.
Speaking of the Wayans, the one movie that I was always quoting was that Bruce Willis flick that he was with Damon Wayans, and it's like this football flick, and I forget what it's called now, but
Rudy?
like, no.
I'm kidding.
It's like it's like this weird action movie, and they're like, the NFL is involved, and the one quote that Bruce Willis says is, he goes, "Assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups," and that's like the quote I
Honestly, that's a solid quote, though.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
And then I think he shoots the guy, because that's what you do, right?
Oh, yeah, obviously. My favorite thing, though, in movies is when the bad guy tells everything.
Yes.
They're like, and I did this, and I did this, because he thinks he's going to actually kill the person. Right. Spoiler alert. You're going to die.
Yeah.
Or
the longer you
jail.
take telling
just kill him.
Your monologue. They make fun of that in The Incredibles.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm done with that. And no more Incredibles.
The Incredibles?
As a 5-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
I love that
No
movie.
more. She was playing
Classic.
the Incredibles video game last night, where you have to relive every scene over and over again,
really?
every line over and over again.
Man.
It's so good. The sequel was really good, too.
That's,
Which
what we've been reliving lately.
The sequel's the one with the baby?
Yeah.
I like, what's his name? Speaking of Breaking Bad, what's his
Aaron.
Bob Odenkirk.
Oh,
who plays,
Saul?
like, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's in
He got his own
Incredibles
show.
too.
Oh, is
And
it?
Better Call Saul's a good show compared to.
I haven't watched it.
It's really good. It's funny.
I felt like I couldn't watch it.
You know, it's better. It's like they found the good parts of Breaking Bad and put it into a show.
This is, you want to know one of the reasons I really started watching Vampire Diaries?
Yes.
It's because I really wanted to watch the originals. And I felt like I couldn't watch the originals without watching Vampire Diaries.
That's fair.
So.
The Originals is a spin-off from Vampire Diaries.
But also how
I'll translate for David.
But here's also, they also came out with a new one called Legions or something like that.
No, they did not.
Yeah, where it's like.
I'm sorry, what channel is this on?
The CW.
Duh.
You want to watch, you're going to want to watch everything on that channel if you really
Arrow.
want some trash TV.
What else do I like on the CW?
I will. Okay, so
Little
I've heard of
Liars.
this.
Guys, just really quickly before you get into the thing, I just wanted to let you know you're at 57 minutes right
Oh,
now.
that's
I
fair.
didn't know how much longer you wanted to go, so I just wanted to
Oops.
Oh.
Well, we've just been hanging out, really.
Yeah.
Were we
All
supposed
my
to talk
murder
about anything?
podcasts have CW recommendations. They're Nancy Drew.
Oh my God, that started last night actually, or Wednesday, after Riverdale, which was the
Red-handed
premiere
podcast.
Riverdale.
That's it.
Oh, that's right. You do love Riverdale.
Oh my
I
God,
can't
Cheryl
do
Blossom
it.
though.
So I guess we
my
should
girl.
wrap up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But like,
I
what
guess-
should we take away from this? You take photos. Vampires are pretty cool.
I like vampires. I started reading the new Chromoscope fan fiction pieces that they're putting out.
They do fan fiction.
So
What?
yeah, with
Looking at you. I can't believe you're doing this right now.
I'm kidding. But they are writing one. It's pretty
a-
great so far. It's,
They are writing a film. Yes.
yeah, they are right. They wrote a film.
Yeah.
And actually, that's gonna start. I'm pretty
Yeah.
pumped about that. I'm gonna do some like behind the scenes for that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Shooting starts Sunday. Today is Friday, so in 2 days. I don't know when these are put out.
But how are you
Like
going to
Monday.
embarrass Katie?
No, it's not
No.
necessarily. It's it's a callback to the episode with
With the Chromoscope.
when
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just like. Did
Yeah.
you watch that at all yet?
Oh my
A
God,
little bit.
it's solid. It's solid gold. Yeah,
It's a lot.
it is.
A lot of people have like referenced it on social media that I've been noticing.
Oh yeah,
I'm
like the Malta, the miners.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot.
I was watching it and legit was like crying by the end of it. I was like, I hate
couldn't-
them so much.
I couldn't get through.
but
I
love
was
them so
like
much, yeah.
trying so hard to keep myself together. So was Katie, and we were just
Yo,
like,
because they're just so serious,
Oh my
and they've
God.
known each other for so long, so they
That
just
they
riff
can-
so hard off
yeah.
each other. Like it doesn't even, But the funniest part is sometimes when Nick will say something and you can tell he's about to laugh.
he's gonna lose it.
It's like one of my favorite things.
Like he knows how good it is,
Okay.
and he'll try to like his whole body just. Yeah, it's
Oh
great.
my God.
Very entertaining.
But the takeaway from this,
Kiki's a wonderful photographer.
Thanks for
thank
being
you,
with
guys.
a
us.
wonderful
So
person who
long.
supports the scene.
yeah, I
And
love
everyone.
this scene. Yeah.
I mean, having you and Richard are like two of the most generous and, I don't know, just generally positive and promotional, like not promotional, but enabling in a positive way.
Right.
People.
Honestly, to be
it's
put
great
in a
to be around
category
you.
with Richard is like an honor. He's like the best dude. I've learned so much from him, especially when I first started working with you guys with the alt. He really like took the time to like answer a lot of questions I had, and just kind of like we met up a couple times, and he just really like, because I had never really shot for like the paper before.
Right.
Like it's like a whole different, you know, you have to edit a little differently, and kind of, you know, there's like a legit deadline. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and when you're like consistently just like doing stuff, sometimes you have to remember like, oh shit, this is, I gotta like give this to them, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's solid sometimes when you guys are like, hey, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I never sent that. I'm like, it's done, it's in Dropbox. I just like never actually sent it to you guys. But no, he really like, and I say this too, like working with you guys have had me shoot so many different things that I feel like it's really helped me grow like as a photographer. And I've met like so many people too. And just like, I remember this one day, I think I've said it to you before. Remember when we went to Nighthawks and we did that like food thing? I was like sitting there with my wife. We were like wrapping up dinner, whatever. And I turned to her and I was like, man, I was like, when I was younger, I don't remember. There was somebody else I think we were talking about too. Maybe it was you or somebody else. I was like, man, when I was younger, I really wanted to be a food photographer. Like blah, blah, and I'm talking about it, and I just stopped and I was like, oh my God. I was like, I took photos of food today. I was like, I am a food photographer. I'm like, holy shit, you did it.
You did.
It was a good photos, good series too.
Thank you so much. The food was delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a huge experimenter when it comes to food, unless it's like
I don't know. I
2
trust.
a.m.
Yeah.
and you have like 18 leftovers and you're like a little
I trust
wet.
whatever Josh does in general. Like
Yeah.
he's like, there are some places where I wouldn't generally venture, but I generally eat everything.
I got to
works.
keep a pig tooth from that day. You know that like pig head he's got? That like he was taking a photo with it and one of the teeth fell out. And he's like, you want this? I was like, fuck yeah.
I don't want to get
So-
too much into this, but that gave me flashbacks because as a teenager, I did work in a slaughterhouse.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
A goth slaughter kit?
I walked home covered
It's like everything.
covered head to toe in blood, and my long goth hair covered in blood. I handled.
Thank you so much for being here today.
God. Where are the pics of that? You know, there's a Polaroid somewhere. Anyways.
Yeah.
But I guess, is this our time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
thanks.
so.
That
Before I
was
get,
it.
yeah.
Thank you guys so much for having me. Just hang out with you guys and
Thanks for coming.
just talk about vampires.
Thanks to
and
Katie, that one, for putting up with us.
Yeah. Thanks for putting up with us. Oh my God, yeah, that was solid.